Okay, hello everyone. This is a small demo test of the new Socia app, which is a video conferencing and community chat platform. Today we will be showing you a small UI demo test so that you can evaluate how the app works and what are the functionalities that our startup is introducing to this new app. So as we can see, this is the Socia main home screen. This is how it looks. We just go ahead. This is a very subtle and simple way of onboarding the user. We have different directives, how the users need to get on board to the platform, what are the features, how they can get more security on the platform, and what sort of services are we providing them with our technology here. So the users usually have two options. They have sign up, they have login. We go to login, and through there we are simply prompted to the login screen. The login screen is very simple. The onboarding does not need a login system if you are just joining a meeting, but in case you are creating a meeting, then you will need to make a login. But the login system is very simple. All you have to do is just enter the email, the password, and then we can just go ahead and log in into the system pretty easily. Then this is our main app panel. The app panel has multiple functions here that we have designed, and as you can see, the main heading of the panel says channels, which is a completely different format that we are utilizing from other solutions in the market. So we have four buttons on the top. Starting with them, first is the new meeting button, which can allow you to start different types of meetings. These meetings can be everything from a video conference to a small video chat with a person, or with a small team of 4 people or 8 people inside a simulcast window, or you can start a webinar. In a webinar you can teach a lot of people live in classes. Then the next button is the schedule button. The schedule button forms out all of your schedules, which meetings are scheduled in what different channels, and you can check your schedule through them. And then the next is the task panel. Task panel allows you to check all of the tasks which have been assigned to you by different groups. This is a good solution that we have designed towards encouraging the work from home workspace into the country. Next up, we have your notes. Your notes is something that we are still currently in designing, and we are utilizing the technology of IBM Watson. Under this, we are using an open source AI algorithm which basically transcribes all of the voice notes which are you are receiving from any sort of video conference or a voice note, and it can create notes for you. So for an example, if you are in a class and the teacher is lecturing you and you need to mark up what the teacher is teaching and what are the major notes, what are the major topics I would discuss in the class, then the AI transcriber does that for you automatically, and you can check notes of each class one by one. This is the chat panel that we have designed so that you can keep all of your directives clear inside just one application here. Next up is our panel, which we say it's live courses. Live courses is a very standard panel that we have designed. Under live courses, you can take classes from any teachers you want, teachers who are teaching live on the platform. You can learn different courses, where basically this app acts as a free course class where users can learn different and new skills which are very much needed in the market right now. Next up is the bookstore, which is a kind of functionality we have designed. So if users want to read books or they want to read subject books, then they can do it within the app only. They can buy the apps, the PDFs, and they don't have to go out and buy books from bookstores, which has a major risk in the current scenario. And these books can also be loaded within the video conferencing meetings. So users do not have to bother about getting the books, and they can keep up with the teachers and what they are teaching. This gives a better reference to the users when they are under the video conferencing platform. This is the how the chat panel looks. We have designed a completely different chat panel, a completely new different chat system where users get different tasks towards them, where users can chat first, then they can get tasks. This is how the panel looks generally. And this is another example where users get their meeting IDs, and the users can simply join into the meeting IDs. They can share the links and simply connect in a better way. This is a sample UI methodology where users are connecting with each other. This is how a live class looks, and this gives better control than any other platform because the viewers have a better digital screen. They can see more with this panel. Next up is our UI panel. This is basically your settings ID where you can choose what sort of settings you want. We are working on the feature to get the users login with their fingerprints for very much high-end privacy on the app panel, and this is how it looks. Next up we have this is one of the tools that we've designed. This is still under design, but we are working very hard upon this sort of tool. which basically analyzes all of your classes that you've taken, whether it be a week, whether it be 3 days, or whether it could be a month, and it tells you the total number of students that are registered under the class or under the group, and what part of the students are focusedly learning, what part of students are absent, and what part of students are not learning with the supreme focus. We are still working on this panel, but of course your appreciation and your support would be much appreciated, and that will help us take this entire platform to become one of the best platforms that have ever created for helping people into the scenario that we are here. Okay, so thank you very much for listening to me. This is the entire Socia app. This is how the app looks, and we have given you a small UI prototype design review. And thank you for listening to us. Thank you.